Hi. I already know what you're gonna say. I know I need to move. This place is terrible. How is it even possible that the AC can break over the summer and then the heater breaks that winter? And especially in a place like this where fall is basically non-existent. Yeah, I mean, summer just lingers for months and it stays hot for so long, and then it finally feels really nice for like a month, maybe two, before you can start using the heater because now suddenly there's a cold snap. But then you turn on the heater and it doesn't work, and it practically feels like it's warmer outside, even though that doesn't even make any sense. And I know that it's not even that cold. Like, comparatively, it's really not that cold, given how cold it can get in other places. But I mean, this is cold for me, and just because it wouldn't be cold for someone from a colder climate doesn't make any difference. Because the bottom line is, it is cold to me, and I'm the one who lives in this body, so I'm cold. I mean, it's not like being told that it isn't actually cold makes it feel any less cold. It's just dismissive and rude. Not that you said that. I know, I know, and I know you didn't. No one's actually said that to me. But I just know someone would, because you literally can't say anything about a temperature without someone climbing up on a soapbox and saying, "Oh, that's nothing. You should see what it feels like in such and such place." And it's all just so stupid, because, like, what the hell is the point in saying that? Like, does that make them feel better? Because it certainly doesn't make the person who first commented about the temperature feel any better, or even any different. It's just one-upmanship for the sake of it, and it's just silly. But I guess complaining about it is just as unproductive, because I mean, it doesn't make me feel any less cold, and I'm preaching to the choir anyway, because you already said you agree. So why am I even spinning a circle like this anymore? I don't even know what the hell I'm saying at this point. Mm, 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 mm. Hi. Yeah, yeah, come in, please. Sorry. I just, you know how I am. Thank you for coming by. I can't believe this is happening. I mean, I'll gladly will take a broken heater over a broken air conditioner, I guess. I mean, it's easier to get warm than it is to get cool. Although, admittedly, I guess I tend to use the more conventional means of getting warmer. I never was great at fire elemental magic. I was good enough. I mastered enough of it to check the boxes for my full certification, but I definitely didn't go for any extension courses or anything. I mean, when it came to that one, that field, I went with the bare minimum. It, it yeah, I don't know. It always just felt kind of volatile, I guess. And I don't mean any disrespect or anything to any fire elemental magic users when I say that, by any means. Not at all. I mean, I have nothing but respect for anyone who can, really harness that magic that takes so much control. It always scared me to think that I might lose control of it and do a lot of damage. So then I usually ended up being so reserved in my application of it that I barely did anything at all. But I guess at the time that just seemed like the lesser of two evils. But I mean, if it gets much colder, I might just risk it, because you can only get so far with blankets. And I don't know. I guess I'm just really sensitive to the cold, and I never even really realized just how bad I am with it until suddenly I couldn't just, like crank the thermostat. Well, not that there's even anywhere to start a fire. I mean, it's not like I've got a fireplace. So at that point, it's like, well, what the hell would I even do with fire magic? Like let's just start a fire in the sink or something. I mean, there's smoke detectors in every room, and you can bet that it would be just my luck that even though everything else in this place is constantly broken, whether it is an air conditioner in the summer or a heater in the winter or a dishwasher anytime or a washer dryer combo unit at literally the most inconvenient time possibly imaginable, you could just hang your hat on the fact that the smoke detector absolutely would work. I mean, ultimately, I guess that would be good. Like, you certainly don't want to malfunction a safety device, even if I probably could handle a fire on my own. But I sure as hell don't ever want to find out the hard way. So instead, I guess I just curl up on the couch with the thickest blanket I can find, and I just shiver. Thank you for coming over. You didn't have to do that. But I really do appreciate it. Misery loves company. Although I think that saying in particular is supposed to mean, like, someone who's miserable wants to be with other people who are also miserable, and you're not miserable, not at all, or at least I don't think you are. I mean, I hope you're not. I mean, you might end up being miserable if you stay here too long, just because it's so freaking it's cold. It's really cold. And I know that could absolutely affect someone's mental state, but that's not what the phrase means. I mean, it's not that a miserable person wants to be around just anyone. I mean, I know that from my own personal perspective, at least, it's really dependent on the situation. I mean, sometimes when I'm upset, I really just want to be alone to have some time to process it before I can even really engage with it with another person. But then other times having that support around is a big help. I mean, really, it all comes down to communication and just, like, explaining where you're coming from to the other people around you, so that they know the best way to interact with you in that moment. But none of that's really fitting to this situation, though. And honestly, I'm not miserable. I'm just a little uncomfortable because I don't like being cold, and I already feel a lot better just by having you here. So I didn't mean to imply that I'm miserable about you being here or anything even like that, because that's absolutely not the case. It's the exact opposite. What? Yeah. They just called before you got here, and they delayed the appointment to fix it again. I guess they're overbooked. It just sucks because it feels like, for all I know, they're gonna bump it to tomorrow or something. But I can't risk not being here in case they really are able to make the appointment. So I don't know. I guess at this point it's just a matter of staying warm until then. Easier said than done, right? Oh, really? What's your idea? Uh, oh, 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 I, uh, uh, no. I think that's a great idea. I just, I don't think I don't think I've ever heard someone just say it quite so bluntly. Could you just repeat that for clarity's sake? You want to what? My what? That's yeah. That's what I thought you said. That's whew, you really just coming out here and saying that, and you're on, and okay, and you're already taking that. Okay, I guess we're really doing this. That is fucking amazing. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Hi there. This is gonna be one hell of a way to stay warm.